Hey Squad Pods here, and in today's video, we're going to tackle the dev column for August 2026. So in this topic, we're going to check every single thing that is in the dev column, and maybe we can see if there is really something important in there that actually will give, even more depth to the game or help the game elevate more in the process. So join me in this video, and let's check them all out. So going towards the dev column, we have here the August 2026 edition. So let's start with the actual dev column itself here. So we have here the recent troop concerns, which is the KvK gameplay control optimizations, with the conclusion of the Stellar Dynasty R1 season finals on the Nestle Desert. We have also received many suggestions from governors. This is why you need to actually give suggestions in the Discord channel, so that some of your suggestions, not all but some, and maybe more than some or most of them, actually will be addressed in a way. So in the future versions, we plan to place restriction on the use of bandage camps, in the KvK, so that during prolonged intense battles, players will no longer be able to continuously use bandage camp to quickly recover their troops and return to the battlefield. I'm not sure if you're going to like that, because some players I know does like that bandage camp. So often they use that as their go to their advantage, like in the battlefield. Sometimes if your city is too far, you actually just use your bandage camp to just fight in a certain place in the DD. And since if you're a free-to-play player or a low spender and you want to avoid players to attack your city, what you do sometimes is just use the bandage camp in a way. And another thing that you can use the bandage camp as a tactic is that, for example, you are fighting in two different parts of the map and you have multiple troops. So your other troop is on that specific part where the bandage camp is, and then your city is on a specific part also wherein you are also fighting. So one of your troops are in the bandage camp and one of your troops are in this specific place where you actually fight. So you just really need to address the click button or the tick button of the bandage camp if you know how to manipulate it in a way. So you can actually also do that. And yeah, I think that's actually very useful sometimes in the field. Well, most of the time in the field. So it also says here that at that same time, we will further enrich and expand the functions and applicable scenarios of alliance auto troops. There are players that has actually taken advantage of this more than needed. So and some of those players are in the banned list of the game that I know of, but only some. Not everyone in that list is actually bad or something, or they did really cheated. But there are parts that maybe the dev has considered it as a cheat or something like that. But anyway, moving on. For more details on the specific optimization, please look forward to further official announcements. So I want to know what your take on this, you guys. So just let me know when it comes to this topic, what do you guys think about optimizing the bandage camp in KvK. So they are going to restrict the bandage camp on the next KvK, and I don't know how they want to restrict this one, but yeah, I think it's going to take a while for us to actually cover up the grounds when it comes to recovering or recouping our troops, since they said this will prolong the healing when it comes to the bandage camp. But anyway, I want to know your guys' opinions regarding this, so hit me up in the comments regarding this topic. So we also have here the information for the new KvK gameplay, which is a lot of players are really excited about. So they said here, next we're bringing you the first-hand info about the brand new KvK game, which is Stormlands. I don't have any idea regarding the Stormlands yet, but soon as it lands in the game, for sure they're going to hit us with another Pioneer server, and I'm going to give you first-hand information regarding this one soon as we are able to actually get leads on this new KvK. As an important gameplay update after the anniversary celebration, which we're going to talk about very soon, you guys, Stormlands will bring governors an entirely new strategic experience and exciting battles. 4 kingdoms again, which is like your DD, and your primordial conflict will enter a brand new map and engage in an intense dynamic clash lasting 14 days. This is like your DD, but it's 14 days. This is quite interesting for me. In the Stormlands, governors will need to build up their combat advantage through daily activities, capturing cities, completing ancient storm monuments quests, and competing for the Temple of Zeus. Ooh, this is very interesting. Based on just the text right here, I think it already captured my interest. Now, also at the same time, you will need to continuously upgrade the storm weapons you possess. Wow, there's storm weapons. That's a good one. That's something. That's something different, guys. I want to know your opinion about this one, though. Storm weapons. Okay. To overcome the dangerous environment of Stormlands and gain powerful battle bonuses. In addition, working together with allies to upgrade storm altar levels and making flexible use of storm machines. Wow, these are all interesting. Will be key to turning the tide of the battle. You know what? I think they will apply the new system or battle system in this new KvK. I think that will come in this new KvK. So if you haven't checked that out yet, I think only a few of the content creators have released that, because I'm not sure if I can release that video yet, because it's not yet in the game, so it's not yet official. So soon as that information that can make it official, I can release the video regarding the new battle. I don't know what it's called yet, but it's going to be like something new in the battlefield that you can actually rely upon, but they're going to be more interactive in a way when it comes to those battles in the battlefield, and I think they're going to apply it here. I'm not sure, so this is merely a suggestion or a speculation, so do not rely on this information yet. So next up we have in the end, who will be the overcome the countless obstacles. Okay, so the relevant gameplay is actually currently under development still, and is expected to launch after the anniversary celebration. So anniversary celebration, for those of you guys who doesn't know yet, is going to happen in September. So it's going to be September. So for more information, please stay tuned to the subsequent announcements of the official community. But anyway, we're going to skip that one. So this is what I was talking about regarding the anniversary celebration. Okay, so with the second anniversary of Age of Empires Mobile approaching, we have prepared a generous lineup of celebration rewards and activities. Here, we'd like to give everyone a sneak peek at some of the highlights. Now, first, during the anniversary celebration, participate in the login event to claim a brand new hero for free with exclusive skills and focuses on hospital expansion, directly increasing the capacity of the hospital and further reducing troop losses during rich battles. For me, I think this is a good one. So make sure you participate in all the events that are coming for this coming anniversary event. Meanwhile, in version 1.14, which will be released before the anniversary celebration, we will optimize the hospital. Casualties among the garrison units will be counted separately within the hospital. Nice. I think this is one of the good things that's going to happen here, because the garrison units will be counted separately within the hospital. So this will further reduce the governor's losses when defending. This is actually a good one, But for example, the IC or the wall wherein you are, garrisoning. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, like, this is a good one, since it's a different order is the difference between the hospital casualties and the casualties of the garrison, which is your hospital capacity. For me, like right now, I think I have like 500k of hospital capacity. If you have garrison units and there is another cap for the casualties on the garrison unit, I think it's going to be better for the players, because you have more than your usual stuff. So sometimes you do have a lot of deaths when it comes to the battlefield, and then you have the garrison units also. So sometimes the hospital capacity do max out, especially if you do not have speed ups. And right now, I think players are going to be less afraid of having their cities burned down, plus separating their battlefield fights with garrison fights or rallies. I think this is a neat thing that they're adding this one in the game. Now, in addition, we have prepared free anniversary themes, so you need to really save up for this. And we have prepared a free theme. Wow. And governors simply need to complete an anniversary celebration event quest to claim permanent themes such as second anniversary theme frame, chat bubble, and land theme, etc. So okay, so another land theme. You know what? I kind of like the the land themes that they have been producing right now. Not just the dragon one. I kind of like also the blimp. I don't have the genie though, but I'm interested in getting another land theme. But anyway, let's celebrate the anniversary together. Hopefully, they will, have a pre-anniversary celebration just like last time, wherein there are coupons and pre-anniversary purchases that are actually good. But the anniversary itself last time was, not the best. Hopefully, they will, update or make this one better and up their game. So the players will enjoy this one better than the last one. So hopefully they learned from all the backlash from last time and have a better one this time around. So we have here the Stellar Dynasty Season 2 preview. So the Stellar Dynasty Season 1 has come to an end following the brief off-season and migration event for ERA servers. Now the brand new R2 season will officially begin in August 31. Okay, so for this migration event, we have increased the available migration quotas corresponding to each power level. Yeah, they did actually increase this one, and players will be, since this is going to be a regular thing, a lot of players are really happy with this one. I'm also happy with this one that you have the ability to actually migrate. So some players are stuck in a server that they don't like for a long time, and since the migration was not as frequent as this one that we are experiencing right now, there are a lot of players that really are bugged out, and some players are really patient, but there are a lot of players that are impatient. So what they do sometimes is they quit the game. So since the migration is very so often now than before, I think this is a good way for the players to enjoy, moving from time to time to the server that they really want. So yeah. But anyway, after the R2 season opens, your existing dynasty contributions will not be reset for the new season. So any surplus contributions can be carried over in full and use it in the new season. Nice. So there are still a lot of contributions out there, contribution points that I haven't used. So I think this is a good thing for me that it will be carried to the next season. So hopefully though, the stores will reset. But that's actually what we need, to actually get the best out of the stores. Now, this week's Primordial Conflict Final Showdown is a great opportunity to accumulate a contribution before the new season. So we are actually finished on that. So I kind of do this late. So with the launch of the new seasons, a range of fresh content will be unlocked, including a brand new brand new heroes, not horse, heroes, new store rewards, and powerful season order gameplay. Now, the season order gameplay is what I think is also going to be available in the new Stormlands PvP or KvK. So I'm not sure about where they're going to release the season order, but for me, I think that is the best place to actually test it out. And maybe if players are already used to doing getting the season order gameplay, that's the only time you want to release this entirely on every KvK. But anyway, I like this. I would love to have this on the new KvK to actually test it out. Okay, so there you go, squad. This is the dev column for August. I want to know your thoughts regarding this one. Any specific topics that you want to actually talk about in the comments, just leave them all there. If you have questions, queries, or maybe recommendations or suggestions that we can send to the higher ups, maybe you can leave it down here, or you can join our Discord channel and you can send it through the suggestion category in there or the request category in there. And thank you for joining me in this one. Don't forget to like this and share it with your friends. If you're new to the channel, you like this kind of content, please do give us love by subscribing, and also don't forget to ring the bell so you will always be notified soon if we have a new video like this just for you guys. And as always, squad, check on this video that will appear on your screen right now. And have a great day to everyone. This is your Tito Buds, and I will see you in our next one. Bye bye.